Guys, yo, Sire back with another video. Today's gonna be a story time. Cause why not, bro? Story times are lit. You know what I'm saying? They get you millions of views, get clout on YouTube, then you die down in like a year or so. So let's do it. But I'm gonna stay long term. I ain't gonna die. Never. Never. I'm gonna stay relevant forever and never and never and never and never. I'm just kidding. But let's get started with story time. So today, it was a nice Saturday. I was just alright. So I was at my dad's this weekend, and then we needed to get some clothes for me and my sister because we didn't have that much clothes. So then we go to Marshall's. I was watching anime on my phone and stuff, just having a good time in the car. And then when we get out, we go to the store called Marshall's. I know y'all familiar with Marshall's. It's like a discount store, like Ross and all that other stuff. That's a discount store where you get good stuff. But I didn't go there for my shoes. Definitely didn't go there for my shoes. But, alright, but let's get started. So, I get out the car, go to the entrance, and let's see. It's 4 people waiting out here, including Karen. So, I get in line. 3 people going. Then here's where the Karen starts. She's like, 2 people went in. Can I go in? And the lady outside says no. I'm like, lady, are you delusional? I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying? Thinking out loud. I wasn't thinking out loud. I was just thinking in my head. So the lady outside said no. 3 people went in. She's like, no. And Karen's like, no. 2 people went in. Then Karen pulls out the most iconic line in Karen history. Let me speak to your manager. In my head, bro, it's like, oh shit, it's about to go down. Like 2 minutes later, lady comes back out with the manager. He's a nice, tall looking. He was black. Let's just say that. And he was actually pretty nice. He was cool. Like from the tone he was speaking in, he was cool with Karen the whole time. But Karen kept on losing her marbles. Can't curse. Even though I cursed like a minute ago. But the manager's like, what's the problem? It's like, oh, this lady out here said I couldn't go when 2 people went in. And the manager's like, well, from my employee, she said 3 people went in. And like Karen's like, no, 2 people went in. And then the manager asks if that's true. The lady says, yes. Well, not yet. Fuck. And then the manager asked, did 2 people go in? And she's like, no, 3 people went in. You can ask that little boy over there. I was like, yeah, 3 people went in. So, yeah. Then Karen comes attacking me like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just a little dumb child. I'm like, lady, stop. What are you getting out of this? And then she goes on her little rant, yada, yada, yada. Then I thought that was the end of it. We go in the store, and then this lady, alright, so the lady hasn't come out yet, the Karen. So I go in there, and then I end up seeing Karen. And then I was like with my dad and my stepbrother, you know what I'm saying? Then she was like, no, I wasn't with my dad, I was with my mom. Jesus. No, I was with my dad. This was a separate time, though. We went another time with my stepbrother, but that's another story time. But we ended up running into Karen, me and my dad. Then Karen's like, hey, is this your child? And then my dad says, yes. And then she goes on this little rant about like how he lied, how he did everything bad, how he was lying, and to the manager and stuff. It was like, okay. My dad was like nonchalant about it. He was just like, okay. He was like, that Tyler Creator meme, like, okay, like that. Yeah, he was like that. And then she just keeps on complaining and complaining and complaining. I'm like, my dad's like, lady, can you please stop harassing me and my son and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and Karen's like, no, your son harassed me. And this is the part where my dad started getting an attitude. Like, he's like, no, he didn't. He did nothing to you. He just stated the facts. You just leave him alone. And then we walked away. And we thought that was the end of it. That wasn't. As soon as we got to the counter, she started complaining like, "Oh, it's you and your dumb son again." And my dad was still keeping his cool under control. You know, he was still cool. You know, he wasn't mad or anything. He was like, "Lady, can you please stop harassing me and my son?" You know, it's kind of under the law and that's kind of harassment and all that. You shouldn't say that to a child. She's like, "I don't care. Your child is dumb and he lies." I'm like, lady, you don't even know me. Like, please leave me alone. Then we just walked out the store, purchased everything, and went on with our day, you know? We went to Applebee's after that because, you know, I was hungry. Everybody was hungry and John. But, you know, the rest of the day was lit because I was just watching anime and vibing, you know what I'm saying? It's the best thing to do after you get into a Karen. After having an encounter with a Karen, just watch some anime, bro. You'll feel 10 times better, bro. Like, promise me, bro. I wouldn't lie to you. So yeah, that's the end of the story, bro. Like after that, bro, it was all peaceful the rest of the weekend. You know, just watch some more anime. You know, I think I was watching Food Wars at the time. No, that's a good anime. Y'all should check that out. You know, and this is the end of the video. So if y'all made it this far, like, comment, and subscribe. Now just do the essentials. You know, because if you don't, like, what are you doing with your life, bro? Because, you know, you got to subscribe, like, comment. You got to do everything. So, peace.